Deep in the woods, there was a magical place. Tall trees stood like giants. Sunlight peeked through the leaves. The air smelled like pine needles and damp earth. This was Sammy, the squirrel's home. Sammy was a happy squirrel. He had a bushy tail and bright eyes. Every day he scampered up and down the trees. He gathered nuts and berries. He played with his friends. Life in the forest was always an adventure. Sammy peeked through the bushes. There, curled up on a leaf, was a tiny kitten. She was black and white with big, scared eyes. She was all alone. "Hello," Sammy said gently. "What are you doing here?" The kitten looked up at Sammy. "I'm lost," she whimpered. "I can't find my way home." Sammy felt sorry for the little kitten. She looked so small and helpless. He knew he had to help her. "Don't worry," Sammy said. "I'll help you find your way back." The kitten's eyes brightened a little. "Really?" she asked. "You'll help me?" Sammy nodded. Sammy knew the forest well. He had explored every nook and cranny. He was sure he could find the kitten's home. "Follow me," Sammy said. "I know the way." The kitten stood up, her legs wobbly. Sammy led the way, keeping a watchful eye on the little kitten. They walked along the winding paths, Sammy pointing out interesting things along the way. "Look," Sammy said, showing the kitten a bright red mushroom. "Isn't it pretty?" The kitten looked at the mushroom, her fear starting to fade. She was starting to feel safe with Sammy. They walked for a long time. The sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple. The kitten was getting tired. Sammy could tell she was starting to lose hope. "Don't worry," Sammy said, encouraging the kitten. "We're almost there. I know it." Sammy quickened his pace, his bushy tail bouncing as he walked. They came to a clearing. In the distance, Sammy saw a farmhouse. Smoke curled from the chimney. He recognized it. This was where the kitten belonged. Sammy ran ahead, calling out, "Hello, is anyone home?" A woman came to the door. She looked worried. "Oh, thank goodness," she cried. "My little Mittens is missing." Sammy pointed to the kitten. "Is this Mittens?" he asked. The woman's face lit up. "Mittens!" she cried, scooping up the kitten. "You're home!" Mittens purred happily, snuggling into her owner's arms. She looked up at Sammy, her eyes full of gratitude. "Thank you," she whispered. Sammy felt a warm glow in his heart. He was happy he had helped Mittens find her way home. He knew what it meant to be lost and alone. He had made a new friend today, all because he had been kind. As Sammy made his way back to his own home, he realized that kindness was like magic. It had the power to make everyone feel safe and loved. The forest seemed to sparkle around him, reflecting the joy in his heart. Sammy knew he would continue to explore the forest, always ready to lend a helping paw to anyone in need. He couldn't